Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel where today we're doing yet another week in Brewview where it was a rough stretch of games for the Brewers. As in the 6 games they played this past week, they went a total of 2-4, losing both series to the Rays and the Guardians. And so let's go ahead and get started with the first game against Tampa Bay where the Brewers lost 4-3. Start off in the top of the first inning with a William Contreras single to give the Brewers a 1-0 lead. But then in the third inning, Caballero singled to right to tie the game up 1-1. Durbin hit a ground out in the top of the fourth for a 2-1 Milwaukee lead, but then Brandon Lowe hit a solo shot for a 2-2 tied game. Then a bit of controversy happened in the sixth inning when Christopher Morel scored on interference by third baseman Caleb Durbin. But evidence very clearly showed that it really wasn't interference, as there was a path for Morel to get the bag. In fact, he got to the bag. And yet, it was called against the Brewers for some reason, even though later on against like the Guardians and some other baseball games that something was very clearly interference was not called. But this one was. So the Rays got a 3-2 lead, but then Rhys Hoskins was able to tie it up in the top of the 8th inning at a 3-3 game on a single. But then a controversial ball call by the umpire walked in the game-winning one for the Tampa Bay Rays as they won 4-3. For the Brewers in this game, Chourio went 3 for 5, Contreras 1 for 3 with the RBI, Yelich 1 for 4, Hoskins 2 for 4 with the RBI, and Durbin went 1 for 4 with the RBI as well. Chourio had 2 steals on the game, giving him 5 on the season. Jose Quintana, who is now on the injured list after this game, went 5 and a third innings, gave up 5 hits, 3 runs, 1 of them earned, had 2 walks and 3 strikeouts. Nick Mears went 2/3 of an inning scoreless with 1 strikeout. Grant Anderson scores the inning as well. Jared Koenig picked up the loss, went 2/3 of an inning, gave 2 hits, 1 earned run, 2 walks, 2 strikeouts. And Joel Payamps went a third of an inning with a strikeout. The Brewers then lost Game 2 of the series 3-2 against Tampa Bay. Scoring started off in the top of the third inning with a Jackson Chourio solo shot to make it a 1-0 lead for Milwaukee. Then in the fourth inning, Tampa Bay got a couple runs on the Walls double and a Janikowski sacrifice fly to make it 2-1 game. Then in the fifth inning, Joey Ortiz actually had an impactful at-bat, tying the game up 2-2, and that will go to the bottom of the ninth inning when Janikowski hit a single to make it a 3-2 victory for the Rays. For the Brewers, Chourio 1 for 4 with a home run and RBI, Yelich 1 for 4, Hoskins 1 for 3, and Ortiz 1 for 3 with a home run and RBI. Hoskins got his 6th double of the year, Ortiz got his first home run of the year, and Chourio got his 7th home run of the year. Tobias Myers went 4 innings, gave 3 hits, 2 earned runs, 3 walks, 3 strikeouts. Tyler Alexander scores inning with a strikeout. Abner Uribe scores inning, 2 strikeouts. Nick Mears scoreless inning and a strikeout. Jared Koenig scores inning and a strikeout. But Grant Anderson picked up the loss here today and went 2/3 of an inning, gave 1 hit, 1 earned run, and 1 strike, 1 walk. And Trevor McGill was the one who actually gave up the game-winning hit, but the base runner was because of Anderson. But the Brewers were able to salvage the series 4-2 against Tampa Bay. Started off with a Aranda single to score in a run for Tampa Bay in the first inning. Then in the fourth inning, back-to-back home runs by Christian Yelich and William Contreras gave the Brewers a 2-1 lead. But then Caballero hit a sacrifice fly to tie it up 2-2. Durbin hit a ground out to second to score in Jake Bauers, and Rhys Hoskins hit a single to score in Christian Yelich for the final score of 4-2. For the Brewers, Frelick 1 for 5, Yelich 2 for 4 with a home run and an RBI, Contreras 1 for 4 with a home run and an RBI, Hoskins 1 for 4 with the RBI, Bauers 1 for 1, and Ortiz went 1 for 4. Yelich got his 7th home run of the year. Contreras got his 4th home run of the year. Yelich had his 8th steal. Bauers got his 3rd steal, and Terrain got his 9th steal of the season as well. Chad Patrick went 4 and a third innings, gave us 6 hits, 2 earned runs, 2 walks, 4 strikeouts. Tyler Alexander picked up the win, getting his 2nd on the year, went 1 2/3 innings, scoreless. Abner Uribe scores inning. Joel Payamps scoreless inning. Trevor McGill got his 5th save on the year with a scoreless inning and a strikeout. But that momentum did not carry over in the first game against Cleveland, where the Brewers lost 5-0. Started off with a Arias double that gave the Guardians a 3-0 lead on a pretty bad route by Jackson Chourio that he dived improperly and scored all 3 runs. Manzardo hit a single in the center to score in Jose Ramirez, and Carlos Santana walked in a run for the final score of 5-0. For the Brewers, Frelick 1 for 5, Chourio 1 for 4, Yelich 1 for 3, Terang 1 for 4. Hoskins 1 for 3. And Jake Bauers went 2 for 4. Yelich got his 4th double of the year, and Bauers got his 3rd double of the year as well. Hoskins got his 2nd steal. Freely got his 8th steal. And Trurio got his 6th steal of the year. Freddie Peralta went 5 1/3 innings, picked up his 3rd loss of the year, gave up 4 hits, 4 earned runs, 3 walks, 4 strikeouts. Brian Hudson 1 2/3 scoreless innings, giving up 1 earned run, 3 walks, 4 strikeouts. And Elvis Peguero went a scoreless inning with 2 strikeouts. And then the Guardians won Game 2 of the series on a 2-0 victory for them. Started off with a Jose Ramirez solo shot and Bob in the first inning for a 1-0 lead. That guy is really, really good if you can't tell. And then Manzardo hit a triple off of another Jackson Trurio misplay for the 2-0 lead for Cleveland. For the Brewers, Trurio went 2 for 4. Terang 1 for 3. Trurio got his 14th double and also had 2 steals on the game, giving him 8 on the year. Quinn Priester actually pitched really, really well. Went 5 innings, giving up 3 hits, 1 earned run, 2 walks, 3 strikeouts. Tyler Alexander, a third of an inning, gave up 2 hits and had 1 strikeout. And Nick Mears, 2/3 of an inning scoreless. Dude is so good. And also being really good is Abner Uribe, who went 2/3 of an inning scoreless with 1 walk and 2 strikeouts. Jared Koenig went a third of an inning scoreless. And then Joel Payamps went an inning, gave up 2 hits, 1 earned run, 1 walk, and 1 strikeout. But the Brewers able to win Game 3 of the series 9-5 over the Guardians. Started with a Jake Bauers double to score in a run as well. And then Manzardo hit a solo home run for a 1-1 tied game. Jones hit a single to the left to score in Ramirez for a 2-1 Cleveland lead. But then Sal Frelick hit his 2nd home run of the year to give a 2-2 tie game. 6th inning, Rhys Hoskins hit a single to score in a run for a 3-2 Milwaukee lead. Bauers then hit a single to score in Bryce Terang. And Caleb Dermott was hit by a pitch to score and run for a score of 5-2. Hoskins then hit a 2-run home run to score in Willing Gutierrez for a 7-2 Milwaukee lead. Jose Ramirez hit another home run, a 3-run shot for the 7-2 Milwaukee lead. But then in the 9th inning, Rhys Hoskins got a couple more insurance runs for the Brewers to make it 9-5. And for the Brewers, Frelick 1 for 5 with a home run and an RBI. Yelich 1 for 5. Contreras 3 for 4, had 4 runs scored. Terang 0 for 3 but had 2 runs scored. Hoskins 4 for 4 with a home run, 5 RBIs. Bauers 2 for 5 with 2 RBIs. Collins 1 for 1. Ortiz 1 for 1 as well. Bauers got his 4th double. Hoskins got his 7th double. And Contreras got his 3rd double of the year. Hoskins got his 5th home run of the year. Freely got his 2nd home run of the year as well. And for the Brewers pitching, Henderson pitched really well. Picked up his 2nd win of the year. With 5 innings, gave up 4 hits, 2 earned runs, 1 walk, 7 strikeouts. Nick Mears went a scoreless inning for the Brewers. Grant Anderson 1 1/3 innings, gave a 1 hit, 1 earned run, 2 strikeouts. Koenig went a third of an inning, gave 2 hits, 2 earned runs, and a walk, and had that home run to Jose Ramirez. Uribe went a third of an inning, and then Trevor McGill won a scoreless inning with a walk. So the Brewers currently sit at 21-23. They're 4.5 games back of the Chicago Cubs. And for the Brewers schedule, we have a 3-game set against the Minnesota Twins, who are the hottest team in baseball right now, won 11 straight games. So hopefully the Brewers are able to maybe pick up a game here against a really, really good team. But then we have a 3-game set against the Baltimore Orioles next week, and the Brewers should be able to handle that because the Orioles have not been good this year. But the Brewers need to get some consistency with this offense. It just has not been good. So hopefully they'll do that, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.